Tread on, because this is a load of shit. There you go. There's your interview. Lad Bibles.
Where's your lowest point? Fucking now.
Yeah, there's a table as well. See you in a bit. Right, what's next? All right, Bush.
Nice to meet you. Are we doing all right?
I'm good.
Good. What is it defining moment of your career?
The comeback, losing all the weight, coming back from mental health problems, 10 stone weight loss, and getting back to the top of the tree.
I think for me, it's got to be one thing, is scoring the goal at Wembley in 2008. I played for Hull City, my hometown club, against Bristol City. I was 39 years old and I scored in the 39th minute.
And when you scored that goal, what happened?
We got promoted to the Premier League. So yeah, it was a massive achievement for me being a local boy.
Fair play. Well done. Next question. What is your favourite sex position?
My missus is in the room, I can tell you if you want.
No, what mental health issues have you suffered with?
Depression. Losing my father, was my best mate. What messed me up was that I had a row with my dad in 4 or 5 months, where in 41 years of my life I'd never had a row with him. Yeah. And in that 5 months he passed away, he had an heart attack. So I blamed myself, and I suffered with a lot of anxiety. Yeah. And it scares me, frightening. It made me anxious.
Yeah, for sure, 100%. Mine, anxiety, depression, bipolar disorder, probably every other disorder I can think of.
Well, I'm not doing bad then, really, am I?
Yeah, I think most people have the same feelings, don't they, of worthlessness, not wanting to live, can't do anything right, every day is a grey day, nothing's worth living for, and you don't want to continue. So yeah, pretty much.
But when you've been at the top of your game like that, and then all of a sudden it comes crashing down, I felt as though my phone never rang. People didn't want to share off you, didn't want your boots, didn't want to speak to you. But when you was winning, when you was beating Klitschko and people like that, and you must have been in a good place by then.
No, I was totally depressed going into that fight.
Was you?
Totally depressed, but I always had a goal to beat Klitschko and become heavyweight champion. Yeah. So I always used to put it to the back of my mind, but I had a couple of bad times all the way through.
What did you know about depression when you were growing up?
Good question. I didn't know anything about depression growing up. I didn't understand it. I didn't know what it was. I thought it was just mood swings. I thought I was just in a bad mood sometimes, and it gets worse and worse, but I didn't have any education on it at all. No. Even as a teenager, even as a young boy, I'd always suffered with depression all the way through.
Yeah. I witnessed my mum trying to take her own life, so I didn't have any education at all. And as I got older, it was always in the back of my mind, but I was always very scared to come out and tell people. Yeah. And every manager used to say to me, if you play well, the team play well. And that's a massive pressure on you. I'd be at the back, and why do you know the life and soul of the fucking dressing room today? Because I'd wake up in that sort, but I didn't know what it was. Didn't have a clue, because I was too young. Till latter stages of my life when obviously it could have gone wrong.
I can't remember it being a certain incident or a certain trauma or something that started it all. So I've suffered with depression all my life, so it's not a single thing that I can point a finger to. I think I must have been born with it.
Describe depression in 2 words.
2 words. Heavy shit.
Fucking awful.
Hey! Is there a stigma around mental health in professional sport?
I think there's a lot of footballers who are coming out and telling their problems. Yeah. I remember, God bless him, Gary Speed, who passed away, and he was a good, not a colleague, but I knew Gary. And I tried to do what he did, tried to take my own life, which I'm not proud of, because I've got 2 lovely kids. I was fed up of hating people, hating my wife, hating my children, hating my dad. My mum was upset, my brother was upset, and I thought, if I'm not here anymore, I can't upset anybody.
I think being a sportsman did help me. I had a drive, I had a goal to achieve. So I used to put it all to me back in my mind. Yeah. But when that goal was achieved, then I had nothing to look forward to, then it all come flooding out. Then I had a mental breakdown.
Right. Wow.
So yeah, it helped me. And then when it was
How
ended,
did your family feel about that? Because my family was like fuming that I never said anything.
do you know what it was? None of my family understood it at all. They just thought I was attention seeking and
Yeah.
being an idiot,
Same here,
really.
Same here.
So they used to say, a man who's got it all, he's never happy, he's always upset, he's always in a bad mood. And it was like nobody understood. So everyone was like, just pull yourself together, man,
Yeah.
what's up with you? There's a lot of people out there more worse off than you. And that's totally the wrong stuff you want to wear.
Yeah, but people look at us and they think that everything's rosy in the garden. Do you know, I've not got as much money as you've got now because my ex-wife took a little bit, but so people say, does money make you happy? Well, I had money, but it didn't make me happy. Know me as a person, then you make different judgments, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
And that's how I feel, not about you.
100% same. I think with a lot more high profile professionals in sports coming out talking about it, it smashes the stigma almost. And
Yeah, I listened to your clip, you know, to listen to you, heavyweight champion of the world, and all of a sudden, like, you're telling people the problems that you had, you know, and you made me cry. And that spurred me on. So you've helped me.
Good man. Do you think it's possible to cure mental health problems?
It's a tough question. I don't know.
Well, I'm not a rocket scientist, so I can't give you a definite answer, but from my experience, I don't think mental health problems can be cured.
No.
I think they can be managed and maintained,
Yeah.
but they never go away.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Because I've been happy for a period of time, and then for no apparent reason, I'd go back being sad again. I don't think they can be cured totally, but they definitely can be managed and maintained.
What I learned very quickly is what my psychotherapist told me. If you're down, don't go for a drink. I wasn't classed as an alcoholic. I was classed as alcohol dependent. So I could have a drink if I wanted to have a drink.
Yeah, and I was never classed as an alcoholic. I was just classed as a devil for the drink.
Well, there you go then. But, do you know, but I thought the drink was helping me.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to be on my own. Do you know, you need a focus. You need a focus from Monday to Friday.
True.
Do you know, and I try having that focus, getting the sweat on and going in the gym and doing
Something good about it, isn't there?
You what? And then you're in
I
that.
can't be without it.
Yeah,
It's at 6 o'clock
exactly.
training.
It's mad, isn't it? It's mad.
Yeah, I'm the same, exactly the same. I've got to go to that gym every day. I'll go for a beer with the boys, no problem.
Yeah.
But where I'd go for 2 weeks before,
Yeah.
I'll go for 5 or 6 bottles.
5 or 6 bottles of beer, yeah,
and I'll go home.
Yeah.
Because I know I'm going to go back to the gym tomorrow morning. I'm going to get back flat at it. So.
What is the thing you regret most from your periods of mental health crisis?
There's been a lot of things happen, good and bad, and life's too short for regrets. Because if I spent my life looking backwards, I would never move forward. So I concentrate on the future and I concentrate on today and live for today, because we're not promised tomorrow. Like you said, your dad passed away of an heart attack. Well, like a few weeks ago, my uncle went for a Sunday dinner, dropped stone dead, 53-year-old, heart attack. He didn't think he was going to die going for a Sunday dinner.
How did that affect you?
It was terrible. It was close to my uncle. We used to go out all the time, getting the piss all the time. And he was a top fella, but you just don't think they're going to be dead. 1 minute they're here, next minute they're not.
Of course, nobody knows what's going to happen tomorrow, do we?
Exactly, so we can't concentrate on the past.
No.
You've got to live for today, that's for sure.
Yeah. And don't get me wrong, you have good days and bad days.
Of course.
Got a new partner now, and she says, you know, if you've got a problem, tell me. You know, or my mum, or my brother, or my best mate.
If this is another mental health question, I'm going to shred it. I swear to God, it better not be. This is a funny station. This is not a station for gloom and doom, is it? Do you think your sport does enough to support athletes with mental health? There you go. Fuck off. Did your upbringing make it difficult? Oh, here we go.
They're all mental health. Why don't we skip?
Go on, Dean. Get through a few of them, mate. Shred them, because this is a load of shit. There you go. There's your interview. Lad Bibles.
Where's your lowest point? Fucking now.
Yeah, there's the table as well. See you in a bit. Right, what's next? Woo! I've got 2 different halves here. So, with your experiences in mental health, how do you think it's helped people?
Coming out and speaking about it. Being honest with yourself.
Yeah.
Don't be scared to tell your mate. Don't be scared to tell your wife. If we can come out and be honest with ourselves.
Yeah, for sure.
They're just a lad who works in a factory, say for example. You know, they're going, well, Tyson Fury came out that night and said that he's had problems. Now he'll probably go on to his wife or his mum or his dad or whatever and
say it.
Listen, I'm struggling.
Well, if anybody's out there, well, there will be a lot of people out there suffering.
Yeah.
The best advice I can give anybody is seek medical advice immediately and come open about it, because I wish I would have talked about it a lot earlier than I did, because I would have got better sooner, and I had to have a mental breakdown before I could recover and get better again, till I could admit to myself I'm not well. For me, I trained a lot, and that's my medicine.
Yeah.
My medicine is getting up, living a clean, healthy life, and flat out training. Whatever the doctors tell you to do, listen, because you wouldn't go to a tarmacker for advice on mental health.
Yeah, exactly.
So you got it's horses for courses, isn't it? The sooner you open up, the sooner you can start recovery. Dean,
Pleasure, mate.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
That was a top interview.